Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today's topic is a very specific time saver where I had to spend hours trying to figure out how to get my Netflix to work in Korea while also saving money on Netflix. So if you ever move to Korea and you have to change your Netflix account and you are a resident now of South Korea, you might find yourself blocked off from Netflix and you can't figure out how to solve it. Well, let me solve that problem for you. So for some reason, my Netflix account was still like a US based account, and they recently raised the prices, and so it's now $19.99 for the premium plan, and that's US dollars, and the exchange rate right now is not very good. But if you sign up for a Korean account and you are a Korean resident, that is the key. You have to have a Korean cell phone here, and you want the premium, it's 17,000 won, and with the exchange rate, it's about $15. So why was I still paying the US account in American dollars when I'm living in South Korea? I don't know. So, probably because there was Netflix in the US before it came to Korean, I guess it just carried over. But the smarter thing to do is, if you are a resident now in Korea, to sign up for the Korean plan, you can basically keep it in the same currency and it is at least a cheaper price for now. But when I reinstalled it, I found that it kept asking me for a PIN, like a personal identification number for restricted content. I was like, I never set up a PIN. I never set it up. All I'm trying to do is watch Snowpiercer and, the TV series, excellent, based on the movie by Bong Joon-ho. But, what's so, mature rated about that? But you'll find that you're trying to watch all these things and it says restricted, 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 and asking for a PIN that I never made. So I go online and a lot of the searches say that maybe it's under parental controls, like you set up restricted content. I didn't. There is no PIN. Okay, then maybe you set up a PIN for your profile. I didn't. So there is nothing on the settings page where it says that I had set up a PIN. Now this is how you solve that problem, because I was deleting the app and reinstalling it, deleting and reinstalling, and then I was thinking is it a problem with my Apple TV? I'll update the software and unplug it for 5 minutes and plug it back in. Nothing was working. And actually, I was even having that red circle of death, but if you just keep pressing, I guess, the center button on your Apple TV, if it's an Apple TV that's connected to your South Korean cable system, it kind of got me through it, and I was able to log in, but then again, it said, give me the PIN that you never set up for restricted access. I was like, okay, so then I finally figured it out. What you gotta do is go to the Netflix help page and select the country as South Korea, or if you directly want to go to the website, it is netflix.com/verifyage. But make sure you're in the South Korean setting, and you can do it in English as well. But make sure that you go and select South Korea, netflix.com/verifyage, and then you will find a very familiar screen if you've been living in South Korea that asks you to verify your identity and age based on your Korean cell phone. So if you don't have a Korean cell phone, you're kind of out of luck here, and you'll find that within a lot of Korea, you gotta follow the way that everybody else does it, and there's usually kind of only one way, and it's a digital divide if you don't have it. But of course, if you're probably watching Netflix, you probably have a cell phone. But the familiar path towards identifying your identity with your cell phone number and your name, it's all there. So Make sure though that when you type in your name, it's exactly as it is on your cell phone account. Like, is it last name first? Is it all caps? Is there and are there spaces in between your name or not? So that might trip up some people, but if you've been verifying your identity with your cell phone in that kind of screen system, then you'll kind of know what you're doing already. But just wanted to let you guys know that that's how you solve this problem. And then once it gets verified, and you have to do it on the computer on a desktop, and once it's all verified, then it's all good. You'll be able to then watch anything, and I don't even know where that PIN number is, that mythical PIN number, because I even put 000. It's kind of like a thing in the system. So if you're wondering where are your shows, why do I have to put in a PIN? It's because if you signed up for the Korean account, you gotta go to netflix.com/verifyage, verify your identity, and then everything works. All right, guys, just thought, I'd save you some time. And make sure you put in your recommendations on what you are watching right now on Netflix if you do use that streaming service. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Tune in next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Find us on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Love you.